Welcome back. You're still tuned into Power Breakfast on CNBC-TV18. Well, the minutes of the RBI's Monetary Policy Committee meeting of August 8 were disclosed yesterday, and the key takeaway is the deep division in the MPC about how strong growth is and how bad is food inflation. Latha Venkatesh is joining us with her take on the same. Latha.
Well, the minutes clearly show a very deep division in the MPC, with one-third of the members clearly believing there was a rate cut space and the majority, two-thirds, not agreeing. But we must remember that we were already aware of this. The voting was known. The two members who disagreed, Dr. Verma and Dr. Ashima Goyal, spoke to CNBC-TV18. And the minutes also indicate that they believe India's potential growth is actually much stronger. It should be 8% plus. And by keeping the interest rates as high as 6.5%, the RBI is restricting, or the MPC is restricting the economy from achieving that growth. What they would target is the real rate, that is 6.5% repo rate minus the actual inflation. The year-ahead inflation, according to RBI, is 4.4. So Verma says 2.1% difference, the real rate, is too high. 1.5% is enough, and that will help India achieve. The important point that both of them make, and more Verma strongly, is that actually the Indian economy is slowing. The corporate results of the first quarter saw more downgrades of earnings. The profits came in lower than expected, and they're also pointing to the fact that core inflation is only at 3%, which means there is not enough demand in the economy. So they're very strongly arguing something which the other four members are not buying, and that's more important because the three RBI members and one external member, Dr. Bide, including the governor actually, strongly believe that growth is good. And when growth is good, it gives the MPC the space, the elbow room, to chase down inflation all the way to 4%. And the fact that food inflation is very high, persistently, and very important ones, as Patra points out, pulses, cereals, etc., indicates that there can be a spillover into a generalized inflation, and therefore the MPC should not leave out its vigil. The important point to note is that this is the last MPC meeting for the three external members, Verma, Goyal and Bide. Their 4-year term ends, and in October we will have a fresh set of three external members. If the governor's term indeed ends in December, then there will be a fourth new member, and if Deputy Governor Patra's term ends in Jan, as it is supposed to, they all can get extensions, governor and deputy governor. But going by the current term, 5 members will be new by the time we come to the February policy.
Okay, all right.